In 1993, on November 5th, Diego Simeone scored his first goal in La Liga. Fast forward to November 3rd, 2004, and his son Giuliano scored his debut goal for Atletico Madrid, coached by his father. A remarkable parallel showing how history has a way of repeating itself in the most unexpected, yet poetic manner. Atletico Madrid secured a 2-0 win over Las Palmas at the Civitas Metropolitano. This win pushed them up to third place, momentarily surpassing Villarreal in the standings. Villarreal's match had been postponed due to the intense flooding that affected Spain, disrupting fixtures across the region. The most significant postponement due to flooding affected Real Madrid's match against Valencia. The city of Valencia, hosting the game, suffered major impacts from the floods, resulting in scheduling chaos. Barcelona's head coach, Hans Flick, set an ambitious goal before the brief break in October and November. He declared that the team would approach their next 6 matches with the intention of winning every one of them. Barcelona met those expectations, winning their first 4 matches in a row. After a triumphant victory in El Clasico against Real Madrid, they set their sights on their derby match against Espanyol. Spirits were high as they aimed to extend their winning streak. The team started the derby with intensity, seizing control of the midfield and creating numerous scoring chances. Dani Olmo came close with an initial attempt, but soon redeemed himself by scoring a superb goal after a slick passing sequence that showcased Barcelona's trademark play. The first goal came from a brilliant pass by Lamine Yamal, who had recently claimed the prestigious Copa Trophy for the best young player. His outside foot assist was a testament to his vision and creativity. Barcelona doubled their lead when Rafinha found the net for the 11th time this season in just 15 matches. The Brazilian winger's form has been remarkable, surpassing his total tally from the previous season. The assist came from the young sensation Casado, whose game-reading ability has been exceptional. His sharp passing and football intelligence make him one of the most exciting prospects. Casado's 3 assists in 3 consecutive games have come in various forms, showcasing his adaptability and skill. Each assist demonstrated a different type of pass, proving his potential to be a future star. Despite leading 3-0, Barcelona mirrored their earlier match against Sevilla by easing off in the second half. Espanyol took advantage of this lapse, pressing forward and even managing to get the ball into the net twice. Both goals were ruled offside. The frustration mounted for Espanyol, who finally got a goal through Bodu. However, their joy was short-lived as teams playing Barcelona now almost expect VAR checks before celebrating goals. Coach Hans Flick voiced his dissatisfaction over the defensive errors that emerged late in the game. Still, the win maintained Barcelona's strong lead at the top, extending their points to a 9-point cushion over second-place Real Madrid. Shifting attention to Italy, one standout performer is Lookman at Atlanta. The Nigerian winger currently sits 14th in the Ballon d'Or rankings, an impressive feat after helping Atlanta win the Europa League. The Italian league presented a surprising top-table clash. Napoli, managed by Conte, versus Atlanta under Gasperini. Fans expected a tight match, yet Atlanta shocked the Diego Maradona Stadium crowd by defeating Napoli 3-0. Lookman was the star of the night, netting 2 goals with incredible flair. His first came from a precise left-foot volley within the box, and his second was a thunderous long-range shot that left Napoli's goalkeeper Merritt helpless. His range of scoring styles is unmatched. The variety of Lookman's goals, from volleys to powerful shots, makes him a formidable opponent. His form suggests that top European clubs will soon be vying for his signature. Despite not playing as a traditional striker, Lookman is currently 3rd in Serie A's scoring charts, tied with Juventus' Vlahovic at 6 goals. Atlanta's Matias Redeguy leads the league with an impressive 11 goals. Redeguay's 11th goal came in the victory over Napoli, securing the win and demonstrating why he's now Italy's first-choice forward. His development has solidified Atlanta's surprising run, positioning them as serious contenders this season. Inter's Marcus Thuram trails Redeguy with 7 goals, but hasn't matched expectations, unlike Lookman, whose performances have consistently dazzled. Thuram's inconsistency, especially compared to his club and national team form, has sparked debates. Thuram has shown promise at Inter, but his performances for France have been less convincing. Although he had a standout moment in the World Cup final, his form has otherwise been patchy, leaving room for improvement in the international spotlight. This week saw victories for Milan, Inter, and Juventus, maintaining pressure at the top. However, Roma continued their lackluster campaign, sitting in 11th place. Lazio, meanwhile, holds 6th place, with a chance to move up in the coming matches. Lazio's potential win could knock Juventus down to 6th and bring them within 3 points of Napoli. AC Milan is currently 7th, while Inter remains a single point behind the league leaders. The Serie A table is tighter than ever, with surprises in every round. Atlanta's commanding win over Napoli has added a new dimension to Serie A's title race. Fans are eager to see if Milan and Roma can step up to challenge for the top spots as the season progresses. In England, Liverpool's comeback victory over Brighton reaffirmed their strength, particularly as both Manchester City and Arsenal stumbled in their respective matches. This win positioned Liverpool favorably in the Premier League title race. Liverpool, under their new Dutch coach Arne Slot, has adopted a fresh style. His tactical acumen, especially in the second half of games, has transformed Liverpool into a more adaptive and unpredictable team, capable of turning games around. Against Brighton, Slot's halftime adjustments proved crucial. His substitutions revitalized the attack, helping Liverpool mount a comeback that kept them in the hunt for the top spot. Arsenal conceded 9 goals in their last 5 games. Before that, only 8 in 19 matches. Their defense is struggling. St. James Park brought bad news in 2022, ending their Champions League hopes and giving the spot to Tottenham. Last season's loss cost them the title. Yesterday's loss knocked them off top spot. Newcastle has been strong against the top 6, beating Tottenham and Chelsea recently. Their win over Arsenal shows they're not to be underestimated. It's time to expand the Big Six to include Newcastle. Aston Villa's current European form suggests they may join, and even Brighton could join them if they maintain this. Before this round, Aston Villa was 5th, facing 10th place Tottenham with a 5-point gap. The match at Tottenham Stadium saw Villa lead early but faced fierce second-half retaliation, conceding 4 goals. Tottenham's comeback was spearheaded by captain Son, who later got substituted. Manager Ange Postecoglou pulled Son at 55 minutes, despite his influence. Son's surprise showed, but Postecoglou's move proved wise as Richarlison's entry led to 3 more goals, sealing Villa's fate. The 4th goal, by James Maddison, highlighted Tottenham's set-piece brilliance. Maddison, known for free-kick prowess, showcased this with a sublime goal. Argentine keeper Emiliano Martinez meticulously arranged his wall, but Maddison's precise strike left him frozen. If I were there, I'd reach out with my powerful left hand. This marked Maddison's 9th EPL free-kick goal. Only James Ward-Prowse has more in the same period. I once said Ward-Prowse was the world's best free-kick taker on a 2020 broadcast. It's still true. Postecoglou shared post-match that Son's early substitution was pre-planned to prevent re-injury after overplaying against West Ham earlier. Tottenham's current form is its strongest in years. They've beaten fierce rivals like West Ham 3-0 and knocked Manchester City out of the League Cup, now overpowering Aston Villa. It's their best spell under Postecoglou. Post-match, Bournemouth social media celebrated their 2-1 win over Man City. Bournemouth was predicted to struggle but claimed 7 points from Arsenal, Villa, and City. Bournemouth's remarkable 3-match streak defied expectations. Guardiola's midweek rotation backfired, as his weakened side fell to Spurs and Bournemouth, marking City's first league loss to them. Man City's 32-game league unbeaten streak ended, a club record. They started shakily. Ederson saved 2 attempts, but Bournemouth's 3rd shot found the net. Missing Rodri, City's defense suffered. Rodri's importance shows as City's starts have been slow this season, leading to early deficits. City's sluggish starts occurred against Ipswich, Brentford, Wolves, and Fulham, yet they always came back. But Bournemouth learned, a single goal isn't enough.